lost my pants again.
It's us again.
You probably don't have to wonder how we ended up here. I'm Lara.
And I'm Kelsey.
And we've made so many damn videos about our chronic pain, we can't even believe we're still talking about this shit.
I've got trigeminal neuralgia, which is a neuropathic chronic pain disorder that was the result of a doctor's mistake who damaged my nerve during surgery. I've also got a fun to say anesthesia dolorosa in the bottom half of my face, chin and neck, which in Latin means numb pain. So my face is numb and in a shit ton of pain just all the time.
And I've got a shit ton of vagina problems. For the last 10 years, I've basically had endometriosis, which then developed into vaginismus, which then gave me vulvodynia, which then was adenomyosis, which then was pelvic pain, dysfunction all over, interstitial cystitis. I don't even know. My vagina hurts.
Basically, my face hurts and Laura's fucking vagina hurts all the time.
And these are not things you can fix overnight.
We've tried everything from acupuncture. This is our acupuncturist OP. OP, say hi. Massages,
surgeries, pills,
sound therapy, crystal healing.
We've really tried it all.
So you could see why we'd be skeptical when someone popped into our inbox talking about a non-invasive, no-pain, possible cure for our pain.
Lasers.
This serendipitous email led us down a YouTube rabbit hole that led us to find Carmen Care Laser Center in Boca, baby!
But it's 2,000 miles away.
So we've got to figure out how to get from Los Angeles to Boca in the most pain-free way possible.
Over the next 3 weeks, you're going to watch our 12-day, hopefully life-changing journey.
There will be tears. There will be laughter.
There will be pain.
I want to rip my stomach out of my body.
But hopefully, it'll be worth it. Going into this, when we first started planning this trip and first realized that we were going to go to Florida and do this crazy thing and like get this laser therapy, I never really once let myself think, what if it works? Because I've been down that road so many fucking times before, and I don't know emotionally if I can go down that road again.
What percentage would you say that you buy it at this moment?
I'm gonna honestly say 50-50 because
you're more optimistic about this.
I am. Because I don't have like a choice. I'm still in that optimism phase. You're like,
fair. I'm like over it.
I mean, I am going away for 2 weeks, essentially just Lara and I, on what's supposed to be a life-changing trip.
It's so hard to be comfortable on an airplane. I mean, for normal people.
Yeah.
Add in some chronic pain.
Ugh.
Fuck you up.
The idea of being away from my comfort zone, which is my bed and my room and where my doctors are and where my therapists are, away from my friends. I'm really nervous.
I don't like being away from my apartment and being away from my heating pads and being away from my bathroom and being away from all the things that I know make me comfortable when I'm in that amount of pain.
I have been working on it with my therapist for the last year or so about traveling with the pain because I have become a bit of an agoraphobe since I started having more bad pain days. My biggest fear ever is having a TN attack while I'm not home.
I've skipped out on trips to amazing locations because I've been afraid of the travel time of the flight. Feeling like I have no control of the time I could or could not be in pain gives me way too much anxiety to follow through with any travel plans.
And in 2012, when I was accepted into grad school in London, aka my fucking dream, I ended up having to turn it down because of the amount of pain I was in day to day. I think about it all the time, what my life might have been like if I had moved to London and attended grad school there. I always thought that I would be living in London or like moving to Australia. And as I've gotten older, like I've become kind of like a hermit. Like it's terrifying to think if I had an attack where I'm passing out or throwing up from the pain on an airplane. Like, please, no.
Without further ado, here's Kelsey and Lara's packing tips for traveling with chronic pain. Anyone with chronic pain can tell you that packing double is just kind of part of the traveling process.
In order to make myself comfortable while traveling, I literally always go and buy those heating pads that you can like wrap around your stomach. I also always try to take pills with me in my carry-on.
A vibrator that's definitely a sex toy, but I use it to help my jaw pain. This vibrator gets in spots that like no massager can get in. And next then, that cradles my neck whenever. Physical therapy bands. massagers, pills.
To know that if I was trying to take painkillers on the plane, no one would say shit to me. And to know that if people knew what this was and saw it in my bag, I could possibly go to jail. That stresses me out beyond belief. But you know what stresses me out more? Putting myself in pain for 12 days when I know that there's a simple solution that could help me.
Portable cover, pens kit, CBD oils, bringing a bunch of books that I have yet to read about pain.
I feel like I have to bring this shirt. Seems appropriate for the trip.
Vitamins, my comfortable socks for bad pain days, heating and cooling pads for pain. Now I have to fit all of this in a bag.
This is Pepper. Sometimes when you have chronic pain, you kind of just want to stay in bed and you don't want to leave. And so it's been really good for me to have her, because otherwise, if I didn't have her, I don't know if I would get out of bed some days.
I'm supposed to be packing for this life-changing trip. And as if on cue, everything hurts. It's like trying to function with just a blowtorch on your body. Sometimes I just wonder what it would feel like to be just not feeling anything at 27. Like, packing a bag shouldn't take this fucking much out of me. Okay. We must persist.
Sitting in the same position or sitting on a hard surface causes me immense leg, back, hip pain for days after. And I literally will pay lots of extra money to give myself as much leg room as possible.
Keeping myself a little bit more comfortable. It's an extra $179 that BuzzFeed's not gonna pay for. A girl can dream.
I think I'm going in 90% thinking it's not gonna work, and there's like a little 10% of me thinking, but what if it does?
My eye is starting to twitch because I'm so nervous. Morning of the trip, how you feeling?
I'm fucking nervous, to be honest.
Let's do it.
Now, normally we would be having some of that, but we're trying to stay sober
For the 2 weeks.
to give our bodies the best chance at being the best they can be. I think this is gonna be harder than traveling.
Our suggestions for travel outfits
For people specifically with chronic pain.
are as follows.
Flat shoes, because when you're already in pain, you want to make sure your body works the least amount as possible. Plus, people that wear heeled shoes to the airport are like some sort of mutant superhero people.
Yup. And stretchy leggings, because regular pants would constrict my abdomen or my vagina, and we aren't having any of that. A thick jacket to hide that endo blow and also to keep my stomach warmer.
Yeah, and you can roll it up and use it as a pillow for your face.
A sports bra to keep your boobs comfy, especially if you have hormonal issues that make them sensitive as hell.
Or no bra. That's just a personal preference.
Before I get on the plane, I always put rub on my abdomen. There it is, baby. I try to meditate, and for as much as we did prepping for this shoot for weeks beforehand,
We still forgot some of the essentials.
You gotta get the good one. For only $40. Lara decided to buy Dramamine because she doesn't know if she's gonna be able to sleep on the flight. As they say in chronic pain, better buy everything at the airport store and be safe than sorry. $91 just to be comfortable. Normally I take the window seat because I like to try and sleep or rest my head, but I think having the aisle to get up and walk around is actually better. I got the wrong kind of Advil. So, I'm in the bathroom because there's no privacy on an airplane. We are halfway through the flight and the pressure of the plane is really starting to fucking kick in and fuck with my nerves. Like, everything's starting to build up here and it's putting pressure, like, feels like there's an ice pick coming out of this side of my head and like a fire-breathing dragon on this side. Meanwhile, Lara is fast asleep with her head on her lap. 2 hours left. we're here. How would you say, comparatively to other flights you've had, was this travel day?
A 6 out of 10. So I got up once to pee, and the lady next to me acted like it was the
Such a
worst
big
thing
deal.
I've ever done to her, and so I just didn't get up again after that. And I wish that I would have. Looking back on it now, because I'm like,
it's like we put ourselves in even more uncomfortable positions.
for no reason. I'm like, who gives a fuck? You're on a plane. If I have to get up, you can move. It's
That's
not
how
that big of a
planes
deal.
fucking work.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just gonna call it a night and then get up early and like do it.
Yes. Pep, tell him.
It's day 1. A little worried about Lara. When we woke up, the first thing she said was that she was nervous and should we even have come and done this?
It started to hit me like, maybe this is stupid what I'm doing. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know much about this lady. What if it like messes me up way more? I don't know.
Pep, do you go on a walk? We gotta go see if we can be fixed, because we're broken.
Next time on Can We Cure?
The plan is first we're going to sit together and I'm going to really understand where's your pain coming from. So you're going to get laser therapy for the pain.
Oh, sexy.
Then we're going to do laser energy detoxification. I know, so it's like so awesome. Awesomely weird. And then we're going to also do Psyche sessions. And then we can really figure out, okay, how many treatments of what are we gonna need?
This could be the dumbest fucking thing we've ever wasted money on for a video. Or it works. I don't know.
What the fuck are we doing?